And like that, the Tide keep on rolling. Today, we need to talk about and break down a win that Kalen DeBoer and the Crimson Tide got on the recruiting trail that I know Alabama fans everywhere have been really excited about. And of course, we're talking about four-star linebacker out the state of Kansas, Dawson Merritt, and why this is such a key pickup. Before we can, as always, y'all know the drill. I have got to hear from you. Hop down to the comments. Give me a Y for yes, N for no. Are you excited that Merritt joins the Crimson Tide class? And let me know what you're thinking. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as I do constant college football content. You don't want to miss any of it. And if you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and comment down below, as those interactions may seem small. They are massive to content creators such as myself. But having said all that, let's jump right into this. And first and foremost, as we always begin these videos, who is Dawson Merritt? Well, Dawson Merritt is one of the top prospects in all of high school football, regardless of position. Specifically, if we look at the 24/7 Sports Composite, he comes in as the number 92 player in the nation, the number 11 linebacker, and the number 3 player in the state of Kansas. But, and this is a key but, I do want to turn your attention to 24/7 Sports rankings themselves, because to me, this paints a picture that Merritt is a prospect that could continue rising up this recruiting board, and when he does, do not be surprised at all. Because if we look at the 24/7 Sports rankings themselves, remember the composite is a collection of all the different recruiting services and it averages it, but 24/7 Sports themselves have him as the number 62 player in the nation, the number 6 linebacker, and once again the number 3 player in the state of Kansas. He stands 6'3", 215 pounds, and he has got an intriguing skill set. Now, personally, one of the things I love about Dawson Merritt, and this is something we've talked about with a lot of Nick Saban prospects and continuing into Kalen DeBoer prospects, versatility. These are guys that can play multiple different positions and play it at a high level. If you were asking where is Merritt going to play, well, that depends on the team recruiting him. Some teams would stand him up, but I believe Alabama is going to utilize him at the Wolf position, and I think he is natural there. When you talk about Dawson Merritt, there are a few things whenever you watch the film that stand out. First and foremost is his football IQ. Whenever we talk about some of the top prospects in all of high school football, yeah, they're making plays, but there can be a tendency to be over-aggressive. Why? Because they don't have to rely on necessarily doing the right thing every single time. They are so much more gifted than the guy across from them. They are so explosive, so fast, so strong, that even if they don't do the technical right thing, they're going to be able to make a play. But whenever we look at Dawson Merritt, he has all those attributes. He's quicker than the guy across from him. He's stronger than the guy across from him. But his football IQ is also through the roof. And what I mean when I say that specifically, and it's something that if you go watch the film, you're going to see time and time again, is that he's setting the edge. He is not diving inside. And listen, that's something that you can easily coach out of a guy is, hey, you're diving inside too much. Set that edge. If we're talking about easy fixes, that's an easy fix. But Dawson Merritt is someone who you don't even have to worry about that. As we sit here and speak right now, he already recognizes I am the guy that has got to set the edge. I need to be able to either A, maintain setting the edge and make the play that way, or B, turn the guy back the other way into the teeth of the defense. And he does it consistently, time after time. He's always attacking the outside shoulder whenever he's going to blow up a ball carrier or a quarterback. And that's exactly what you want, especially from one of those Wolf guys. Attack the outside shoulder, because at the very worst, if they end up seeing that you have this edge covered, they're going to turn back into, once again, the teeth of the defense, where you're going to have multiple teammates be able to make a play. I absolutely love that, but it shouldn't come as a surprise that this young man has a superb football IQ. His father coaches in the NFL, so this is a guy who's been around the game of football. This is a guy who has an innate understanding of the game of football, and he displays it time after time after time, and to me, that's very impressive. Because as I alluded to earlier, it's not like the football IQ is there, but the physical attributes are lacking. He has a really fast first step. I saw plays where they were running away from him, and he still made the tackle because he is that explosive. His first step is that quick, and he has got so much power. So whenever you combine that with a high football IQ, this is an exciting prospect. This is a prospect that I'm really intrigued to see how he continues playing his senior year, where he finishes out on the recruiting board, because I have a feeling he is going to continue flying up the rankings. And this was a battle that largely came down to Nebraska or Alabama. And if you're someone sitting there saying to yourself, oh, Alabama got a win over Nebraska, what does this mean? I would argue that's reductionist. And the reason why I say that is because Rule is doing good things at Nebraska. He is really building a foundation that the Nebraska Cornhusker fan base is excited about, and deservedly so. Listen, if we look at what Rule has done, if we are students of the game, Rule has been able to improve college teams everywhere he has gone. He's been recruiting pretty well. He's gotten some really nice big wins on the recruiting trail. And for Alabama, it doesn't matter who you won Dawson Merritt over. If you liked the guy, if you wanted them a part of your recruiting class, it is a big win, irregardless. So, I'm interested to hear what all of you say. I think this is a fantastic pickup. Alabama has gotten a ton of very talented linebackers in this class. And whenever you look at this scheme, I think it is self-explanatory as to why. You're going to be utilizing guys all over the field. You want that athleticism. You want that explosiveness. And certainly, Kane, Womack, and Robinson have been real good on the recruiting trail thus far, garnering the attention of these guys, but not only garnering their attention, getting big-time wins. I can't wait to hear from all of you. Hop down to the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. That's it. See ya.